How's it going, everyone? My name is Chris, and welcome back to the F1 24 VCARB career for today's Austrian Grand Prix. Now, let me get into something very quickly before all of you guys start torching my comments, asking me, why am I not playing the F1 25 game? Well, little Timmy, sit down, shut your ass up, and let me explain it to you. So, I initially had planned to finish this career mode, or just finish F1 24 Season 2, well before F1 25 came out. The idea is that I would upload some F1 24 in between the NASCAR iRacing career modes that I was doing, and I had uploaded the Las Vegas race and the Atlanta race, and I was going to plan on releasing some F1 videos in between both of those races. However, I started to not really want to play F1 24 at all, and so I kind of just went the whole week without doing anything F1 related. But I did release the Atlanta race and the play-by-play, and I was thinking, oh, I'll release the play-by-play and, start uploading more F1 24. I'll just upload F1 24, maybe do like 2 days where it's double uploads, maybe 3, depending on like how fast I can get them out, which I can get them out pretty fast if I'm not, if I'm not wanting to play it and not wanting to play it. But I was playing on it, so I uploaded the play-by-play, went to bed that night, and it was uploaded on May the 20th. So I was planning on releasing some F1 videos a day or two later, until I got sick. I ended up getting sick a day after releasing the play-by-play version of the Atlanta race for the NASCAR iRacing career mode that I'm doing, and all went fine. I recovered pretty fast, and I was ready to go. I was ready to start uploading some F1 24, and then Memorial's Day hit. Now, I'm not saying I'm blaming Memorial's Day for this, because we honor the troops that we lost on that day, so it has nothing to do with the fact that it was on about Memorial's Day or anything like that. But the fact that I ended up getting sick again on Memorial's Day was quite annoying, because it was a few days before F1 25 even came out. So, how did I get sick, or what kind of sickness did I have? Well, I didn't have a sickness where I had a fever or whatever. No, I literally woke up on Memorial's Day coughing up a fucking lung, and it went on for 2 straight hours. And it wasn't just that day. The day after that, the day following Memorial's Day, yeah, it happened again. And I lost my voice for the better part of that entire week. I slowly started getting it back as the week kind of progressed, but it just wasn't possible. So I ended up making a post, which you guys have obviously probably have seen. I don't know if all of you have seen it, but I know the majority of you guys have seen it, where I announced that I had pretty much lost my voice and I could not record anything NASCAR 07, NASCAR iRacing, or even F1 related content, because I didn't sound like the way that I'm sounding right now, where I sound clear. As a matter of fact, if you want to know how I sounded after I lost my voice, go check out this video, because that's where you can blatantly hear how bad my voice is in that video compared to now. And that's one of the main reasons why I wasn't able to upload anything F1 or NASCAR related for the better part of like 2 weeks. So after taking some time off and pretty much having like 2 or 3 weeks worth of rest, and after F1 25 had come out, I pretty much trapped myself in a corner. Now, I can pretty much tell you guys that I can literally just skip this game and go straight to F1 25 if I wanted to. However, I want to finish off the second season, because I don't want the second season looming over my head when I get to F1 25. And there's a lot of shit to do in F1 25, and I want to leave this game in the dust until I want to do a Season 3, which is quite possibly what's going to happen. But in this case, for me at least, I want to finish off F1 24, because we are halfway through the season. We have now hit the second half of the season, which starts in Austria and goes all the way to Portugal. So 8 races remain. There are 2 sprints in this, which is Austria and Brazil, and we'll get those out of the way, no problem. Actually, there might be 3, because I think Coda might be one of them as well. I'm not 100% sure on that, but we'll kind of, have to wait and see when we get there. I'm not gonna make any changes or whatever to like the format of like how I'm gonna do the rest of these videos or whatever. I'm just gonna play, and if I decide to do 2 races in one day, then I decide to do 2 races in one day. I can't really help it. There is a possibility that I will double upload some F124. There might be a day or two where there is just 2 F1 videos or F124 videos uploaded, and just to let everyone know, it's probably for the better if I end up doing that, because then it gets the series done and over. It gets the season done and over with faster, and then we can go on to F125, which I want to play F125, and it's not like I haven't played F125, but with this game looming over my head, I want to complete it. There's so much shit I want to do. I want to beat F124's. I want to complete F124 Season 2. I want to get back to NASCAR 07. I want to get back to the NASCAR Racing 2003 career, which we have Darlington next with that race, and I felt so bad for even saying in the first place that I wasn't even going to upload the Darlington race on Memorial's Day, but then it was probably a good thing because I got sick that week, so it was probably a good idea. But if you guys wanted that update, there you go. Hopefully y'all understand it. And now we're going to play this unfortunate video game that we unfortunately call a video game, which is called F124. Yeah, I really have no idea how this is all going to pan out. I know there's Breaking Point as well, Breaking Point 3. I have thought about it. I might go back and finish off the remainder of Breaking Point 2 and then just jump into Breaking Point 3. In all honesty, I might make like an entire movie just like based off of like Breaking Point 1, 2, and 3. We'll see. We'll see. But I guess it's enough rambling, and it's about time to head to the Austrian Grand Prix. I don't even know what I need to do because it's been forever, but seems like we'll have hopefully all of our upgrades come in, which is the fuel efficiency, front downforce, and weight redistribution for us. Should catapult us ahead of hopefully a couple of teams like McLaren and Aston Martin. We won last time out in Canada. Lewis Hamilton got second, which is his first podium since Italy last season, which is crazy to think about. And we grabbed our 4th win of the season. So out of the first half of the season, we won 4 races. So it's actually not too bad. We lead ahead of Max 7 by like 49 points, and then like 56 ahead of Lando and P3. And yeah, so looking pretty good over on the point standing side of things. I do need a brand new ICE because the current one that I have was kind of shitting out towards the end of the race, so we'll get a new one of those. And the rest of these are fine, oddly enough. So we can keep thanking Ricardo for the reason why the durability is so much more better. But yeah, so I don't really have any R&D points to really spend on anything. I mean, we'll kind of have to, you know, wait and see to see what we can do in this case. But yeah, so I guess we're just gonna go on ahead and go ahead and advance through time. Hopefully we get everything. So let's see if we get the reshaped combustion chamber, which we do. So we get that for the fuel efficiency, which I think is what it's for. Get the weekly resources. Hopefully both my front wing and central undertray come in, which they do. So that's nice. All 3 upgrades came in. More weekly resources and running costs.
Okay,
and it's now time for the Austrian Grand Prix. I wish you would shit the fuck up because I don't want to hear you talk. And we're the 3rd best team.
We're going to need to tell the team what to redevelop
mainly in hopefully this will help Sainz's qualifying, now that I think about it, because now we're the 3rd best team, so he should be able to qualify far more better than where he's been qualifying. So yeah, we're kind of uneven on front and rear downforce, so I guess we'll try to focus on rear downforce on the Halo. Chassis, we're slowly moving up in the world. Aerodynamics, we're the 5th, we're like in the middle ground of that. And then can't really tell where we are on engine because, well, we have 19 of 24 on there, and I need to hit recognition 60 to even get there. And the recognition system just blows. It just blows chunks. But yeah, so now's the time to head into the Red Bull Ring for the race weekend. So should be quite interesting to say the least. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop on the race weekend, do practice and qualifying. I'm gonna all of you guys in the race.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Perez, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Smith, Stroll, Gasly, Tsunoda, Hülkenberg, Sainz, Magnussen, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Albon, Joe, Bottas, Sargent, and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out.
All right, lining up in P7 here today for today's sprint. I have to say the car is pretty fast in practice, and was pretty fast in qualifying up until the other 6 guys ahead of us demolished us in qualifying time. But all in all, pretty solid qualifying start for today's sprint, and then we'll do this and see where we start for the main race on Sunday. But we got to get through this first. So race strategy is just pretty much a 1-stopper or a 0-stopper, because there's like no pit stops needed for this. So yeah, it should be relatively easy, all things considered. It should be an easy race. It's only 12 laps, so should get through this. Get through this pretty fast. Also, if you hear anything outside, my window is currently open, and my setup is literally right next to it, so you might hear some sprinklers going on and all that sort of stuff. So don't pay no mind to that. But yeah, it's nice outside. That's why I have it open in the first place. But yeah, so I think now's the time to just go on ahead and jump into this race and or into the sprint, and let us see what we can do. Let's go. Pretty much my 2 championship rivals, Verstappen and Norris, are starting ahead of me, and they need to pretty much finish ahead of me if they want to gain some points on me, because Max is about 2 races behind and Norris is 2 races behind. So something catastrophic would need to happen to me in order for them to be just a little bit over 2 races behind, or just at like 1.5 behind. I'm not really sure how that's all going to pan out, but I guess we'll see how it goes. Also, I was hoping with us being higher in the R&D charts that Sainz will qualify better. He did not. Hopefully in the next qualifying for the main race, he'll qualify better. Here's to hoping, right? Holy fuck, they're 3 wide still. What is happening? There's so much parts flying off these cars. I think I've seen like 2 front wing end plates fall off at least twice. I gotta go complete it. I don't even know what that is. We got Stroll though. Not really that much of an accomplishment, but we got Stroll. I think Max is damaged because... Do both the Red Bulls have damage? I think both Perez and Max have damage. You still got your right front end plate. Oh no, Perez doesn't have any damage. Thanks, Stroll. Fuckwit. Yeah, I think Max's front wing end plate's gone, but first lap's done.
1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I'm gonna try to get both of these Red Bull boys. What the fuck am I looking at up there? They are 3 wide. Oh, they were. Look at Alonso. Holy shit. Yeah, we're kind of just in this mess. I don't know what to call this. Somehow Fernando got out on top of that in that 3 wide battle. How? I don't really know. Oh, we're gonna get Max. Okay, yeah, he's lost the left front end plate. That's why he's super slow.
Nice move. Good job.
We got him for 6. I'll take it. Still behind Perez. Hopefully we'll see him back in F1 and next year, hopefully. In 2026. And I'm just gonna hang back here and just wait. I know there's a lockup.
Watch out for understeering.
Oh, Perez, you bastard. Damn, another lockup from Lando. Couldn't get Perez. I wish I did. Ugh. Okay. We got him. That's another Red Bull. P5. Woo. And Max is just losing more points to me. We finish right here. I'll be 2 points ahead of him. No, 2 points? I'll gain 2 more points on him, and he'll be 2 races back from me. Yeah, Lando was very ambiguous trying to go for that move on Lewis. Lewis don't got no DRS. I'm just gonna try to see what I can do.
Clear.
Yellow behind. Did not want to run to the back of Lewis. There's a car slow. I don't know what's going on back there. It's K-Mag. Might be banging wheels, but holy shit, I saved it somehow. All right, Perez, go out there. All right. I mean, he went out there. I'll give him that. Damn. Why is Perez all of a sudden good? He's saving ERS and he just passed Lewis around the outside. What the fuck? That would kind of explain it, because Lewis doesn't have a right front end plate. I get it now. So he was the other one that made contact.
Russell has just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
I'm still trying to get Lewis, brother.
Caution, caution.
Yeah, I couldn't even... Oh, well, Lewis just shot... Yep, Lewis locked up. I don't need to give that back. Good. I was about to say, if I needed to give that back, there was no chance in hell I was giving that back. He's way too far back. Even the FIA agrees with me. Now I'll let the 2 cars that don't have a front end plate battle it out for 6 back there between Hamilton and Verstappen. Y'all remember the last time those 2 fought it out? Did not end too well. Especially for Max. Lewis got the better end of the stick out of it. Damn, me and Perez pretty much drifted that corner. We'll get Perez, though, for 4th. Maybe not. Oh, we had you got DRS off of me. I got DRS off Norris. Perez got DRS off me. Me and Perez are not leaving each other's sights from the looks of it. God dang. Damn.
Good job. That was the
I thought I
fastest lap
fucked
of
up
the
that
race
last
so
bit of
far.
this last section of the track, and that would have prevented me from getting fastest lap, but nope. It did not do that. It did not do such thing. We are catching Lando and Alonso. Russell is going to be a bit of a mountain to climb to get to. It's going to be a big battle for second here between Alonso, Lando, myself, and Perez. Holy shit. Yeah, now we're just kind of driving away from Perez.
Tires need to go the distance.
Norris has caught Alonso. We've caught these two. There goes Lando on Alonso. But Alonso beat Alonso, ain't giving it up. Alonso can't fight this. There he goes. We're just kind of lurking in the shadows. This battle keeps up any longer, might drop Perez back in. Or Lord Norris could just go right around the outside of Alonso. That's the second time I've seen that today. I don't even think Alonso has damage. Like Verstappen and Lewis had. I was really kind of hoping that Alonso would have made a mistake right there and I would have capitalized on it. That's why I backed out of it. Nope, I am not doing that. Still hit the back of Norris anyways. Neither of them got DRS. Except for me. Whew. Don't ask me how that worked. I don't even know. I did not mean to do that whatsoever. Holy shit. Whew. I was reacting to Lando's fucking... I was reacting to my car the way that it, like, jerked itself trying to get to the inside of Lando. And in turn, I almost just took fucking myself and Alonso out. And possibly Lando. Scared the shit out of me, man. Holy. Speaking of Perez, he's back in the fight now. He caught them. We'll probably say this till the end of time. That move should not have worked. It just did because I was reacting to multiple things at once.
We need to catch up with the car ahead. Gap is currently around 5 seconds.
How about tell me about Lando, not Russell? I was gonna use my ERS, but I think I might just let Lando catch me. And maybe even pass me if he can get here in time, which he will.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Yeah, the speed of Lando is just fucking insane. Speed of that McLaren is crazy. Me getting sideways is also crazy. All right, last lap in the sprint. Oh, Lando locked up again. And we're gonna take advantage of it. Yeah, in real life F1, at least 2025 F1 versus last year, with this game, yeah, Lando ain't making those same mistakes as far as I'm aware, at least from what I've seen. But at least it's very accurate to what he was doing in real life 2024 season. Oh, he was there. I tried to block it a little bit. Whew. Oh, I don't like this spot. I didn't want to go back up and block him again. I feel like that would have been dirty. Russell wins the sprint and will barely hang on to second. Holy fuck. Ooh, boy.
Yes, mate. I cannot complain about that one. That was an excellent drive. Well done.
Was an excellent drive. Holy shit. Driver of the day. I'll take it. I will take it. That is the most AI action I've seen while playing this game. Ugh. All right, so George Russell takes the dub in the sprint. He just absolutely dominated. The second that everybody got side by side, he just pulled away and never looked back. So GG to Russell. We get a P2. Congrats to Lando on a P3. Perez with a nice result in P4. Alonso with a good result in P5. Hamilton 6th, and then Leclerc 7th, and Yuki Tsunoda 8th. Double Ferrari points on the board for them. Gasly 9th, and then Stroll rounds at the top 10. Verstappen fell down to 11th. That's crazy. Bottas 12th, Sainz in 13th, Albon 14th, Piastri 15th, Sargent 16th, Zhou Guanyu 17th, Hulkenberg 18th, Ocon 19th, and the only DNF is Kevin Magnussen down at 20th. And standings, well, it's going to tighten up because George Russell's pretty much made himself apparent on his championship battle because he's getting involved in it now. But he's kind of in the same boat as Max and Lando, 2 races back. He's actually almost 3 races back, even with the dub that he got. But he does gain on Lando and on Verstappen. Verstappen loses 7 points to us, and he's now only 1 point ahead of Lando and 10 ahead of Russell. So it ain't looking too hot, but it might get better. It just might. And Mercedes is actually closing in on us on the constructor side by them being only 8 points behind us now in the constructor standings. So gotta watch out for that too. And I think Alonso, yeah, with his points, he's up to 12th now. So Alonso's been struggling, but he's been putting on some good performances as of late. Yuki's kind of moving up, but slowly. And so far, it is still Hulkenberg, Zhou Guanyu, Bottas, and Sargent that have scored a point. We do have the main race. Rain will be a factor in the first bit of the race. We'll see how bad it is for like the entirety of the race, but yeah, so don't really know how the main race will go, but I gotta get through qualifying first to set the grid before we can even get there. So I think I'm gonna go on ahead and do that now, and I shall see you all in the main race.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. It's a short lap here in Spielberg with just 10 corners, 7 to the right and 3 to the left, making up the total distance of 2.6 miles. And expect to see a lot of cars running wide today, especially through the last corner, as the wet conditions make the cars skittish through the downhill sections. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Smith, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Hamilton, Sainz, Leclerc, Perez, Oscar Piastri, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Gasly, Ocon, Albon, Zhou, Sargent, Tsunoda, Bottas, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
All right, rolling off P3. I think it's one of our better qualifying positions that we've had thus far this season, so I'll take it. We got Max and George starting in front of us, so pretty much our main title contender and a guy that looks to assert himself into the championship fight, George Russell. We'll kind of see how it all goes today. But yeah, so got a good qualifying under our belts, and got us up here. So good to be up here. But not to say the start still ain't gonna be crazy, but we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. Race strategy today is it might be all intermediates. It just really depends. Apparently the sun's supposed to come out and it's supposed to dry the racetrack at some point. I don't really want to stretch anything too far. But my fuel, though, I will add in... How much is 40 laps? 4? We'll do like 3, just a little bit over 3.5, I'd have to imagine. Yeah, we'll do like 3.78. Why not? Just so the car is heavy off the line. It'll be heavy as well throughout the race. But even though we'll have a lot more fuel that I'm pretty sure a lot of these drivers will have, it'll be far more better for us in this regard. So it'll all really just kind of depend on if the rain stops, and if it don't, well, we may have made the right choice. I'm not 100% sure. We'll kind of see. But this game and its rain is like weird as shit. So it's not consistent, because it may look dry, but it's still wet, which makes absolutely no sense. I haven't really played like wet races on F125, but gotta hope and pray to God that F125 fixed that. Just gotta hope and pray to God on that. So let's go on ahead and get this final race of today's video done and out of the way. Rolling off P3, and let us see what we can do here in the Alpine Mountains of Austria. Let's go. I can say this though, after mentioning Sainz not qualifying well in the sprint, yeah, qualified well here in the main race. He qualified 7th, so good on him for that. Good job, Sainz. You're making me proud, boy. You're making me proud. I'm proud. You're making me proud to have you to be my teammate. I finally got that out. It took me a little bit. My brain kind of malfunctioned. Alright. We got it. Signs up to fit somehow. Probably gonna stay that way for a while. Part of me is thinking we might get like a surprise point score today, but the race will kind of have to go in that direction, but I don't even know if, I don't think it will. All right, lap 1 down. This is definitely going to be a challenging race to get to Max. And if we can't get to him, like, soon, that's fine, because we have a long ways to go. Damn, we're 2/10 off Max's fastest lap. It's actually crazy that we're that close to him on
no issues with
the fastest lap, at least.
Keep taking care of them.
I thought we would have been miles off, but nope. Damn, we got even closer that time. And I fucked up the final bit of Sector 3.
It looks like we're running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Soon? Well, I might throw strategy kind of out the window, I think. Because I was thinking like past the halfway point of the race is when we start to dry up, but I guess not. But we just smashed Max's fastest lap.
Keep this up. Well done. Gap to your teammate behind.
1:12.2.
2.3 seconds.
So we almost lost it going into 1. We're still trucking. Still managing to keep Max in our sights.
Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still definitely on the right tyre for the time being, but we're probably not a million miles away from slick conditions.
Hope y'all behind.
Green flag, we're racing again. Let's go.
I don't know who that would be for. Pretty early in the race. That's Gasly out. Oh my god, I'm...
VSC deployed.
Okay.
The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. Okay, slow down.
Fucking
Slow
hell,
down.
that
Your
fucking
delta's
that
negative,
curb.
which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Hit that curb barely and it just like shot me the other direction.
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
That VSC ended at the worst fucking time, dude. That was the dumbest fucking ending of a VSC I've seen. Literally coming out of a corner, trying to fucking gas, trying to throttle it up as much as I could. Because the VSC was ending. And then it fucked me over. Gee, thanks. Appreciate it. Fuck you. Let's get fucking Russell closer to me, why don't you? The rain is slowly dying off. I can see it on my screen. Or on my, yeah, rather on my, yeah, not my visor, we'll say. I just took the fastest lap and we extended it.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Playing musical chairs with the fastest lap, it seems. Holy shit. He hit a 1:12.0, and then I'm the first one to hit the 1:11. 1:11.8. Once we get to slicks, that lap time is going to go down by like 10 seconds. Or the fastest lap time is going to go down by like 10 seconds.
Verstappen's ahead of you. We don't want to let this hold us up too long, so do your best to get past and get on with the race.
Well, in all honesty, I really don't know how that's going to pan out for me. I mean, the rain is not falling anymore. So we may actually just, like, go to slick tires, I think. Here soon, because... rain is gone. But again, this is F124, so... deadass have no idea how... this will affect. Okay, just don't make the corner at all. Just don't even attempt it, I guess. And we still beat Max's fastest lap.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
Even
well
after
done.
that major fuck up in that corner. Okay, we might be going to slick tires here soon because me and Max are getting faster and faster every single lap. Yeah, that was the first lap where I didn't actually beat Max's fastest lap that he set. Then again, it was a pretty fucking sloppy ass lap from me. Damn. Max had a 1:11.4. We went 0.3 faster. Holy shit. And I missed that fucking corner. I just turned way too soon. I missed it hardcore.
We're slowly gaining on the car in front. Try to keep up this momentum.
Damn.
Okay, so we're leading our
1:11 flat
teammate
from
by
Max.
4.8 seconds.
I'm not even going to be able to pass it because I'm just not able to get enough. Just get close enough to him. I mean, we can trade fastest laps all we want, but if I can't get near him, then I ain't going to be able to get past him no matter what I do. Fucked up that last section once again, man.
Okay, unlucky, mate. That wasn't
Another
quite what we needed,
trade of the
but
fastest
let's not
lap
worry
though
about
with
it.
Max.
Get your head down and chin up. There's a long way to go.
Failed the challenge, or the objective rather. It was merely impossible for me to get it though, I'm just being honest. Because like I said, we can trade fastest laps, but I can't really catch him with what I'm dealing with my car. Somehow, in some way, we're not going to dries, which I don't understand that.
Really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a little while longer.
You don't think it's dry enough, my guy. There's nothing falling down. That's the one thing I never understand about this game. It's not dry. The track is definitely not dry enough. What do you mean? There's no rain coming down. There's no moisture on the track. It's all gone. We can pit now for slicks, but we're waiting until the DRS is enabled, and it just makes no sense half the time, man, I swear. Now Russell took the fastest lap of the race, so he's definitely fast. Like, it just again, this game makes no sense with a lot of shit, and the rain to dry period, it's like the one thing that does not make the most sense. Russell got more faster. My tires are pretty much shot at this point. Can't really do much. There's the yellow behind. I don't know who that's for. Oh shit, it's Lando. It's my championship rival. He's out of it. Max is in pit. For what exactly, I'm not too sure.
The RB driver's stopping now.
We're just getting faster.
The track is drying. Let us know when it's time for slicks.
Oh my god, I just missed the fucking first corner again. Well, Max went to hard, so we may as well just fucking go there. Getting tired with these enters. Like I said, it's dry, and also DRS should be enabled. That's another thing too, but fuck it, I don't even care right now. Just
understood. Stopping this lap.
I'm done with these intermediates. They suck right now. Like, I'm done with them. Get me onto the hards. The track is dry. No reason to do that at all. Literally just enter the corner normally. Again, no reason to do that either. Enter the corner normally. Tired of this fucking tire model. Oh, hey, look, DRS is enabled. I made the right fucking choice. Suck me. I'm coming into fucking pit. Yeah, I'll save it too. Fuck you. I guess I hit neutral.
Carlos is in for his stop now.
Didn't even mean to. Well, we better hurry and get us out of here because I don't want to ruin Carlos's race. Or just fail me. Just fail me and him. Just do the double whammy. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate the fucking... What is up with my car right now? Fuck off! Jesus Christ. Just can't get out of the fucking pits to save its own life. Yeah, well, it only looks like Sainz lost like a position and that's it. Still though, thanks team. You continue to fucking fail me. And thanks game for continuing to fail me as well. Fucking joke. Appreciate my car turning right there. That was fucking great. .176. We just smashed both Russell's and Verstappen's fastest laps. crazy how much faster we can go when the car's not being dumb.
Okay, mate, we need to save up some ERS, so let's focus on charging it up, please.
If you want me to save ERS, just let me get to this twisty, windy part of the track and we're all good.
Good job,
my
that was the
fastest
fastest lap of the race so far.
Slowly gaining time on Russell. All the while my car's trying to kill me. Now we got DRS on Russell.
We're catching the car ahead. Well done.
And we extended our fastest lap again.
To get us to the end of this race. Gap to your teammate behind, 13.1 seconds.
We're gonna get him now. Keep braking sideways, please. It's annoying when my car just brakes sideways all the fucking time. There. Kind of had to force the issue a little bit, but we got him. Down to the 105s now. 105.959. We're just a little bit under 4 seconds behind Max. 4.4 right now. Slowly but surely catching him. It's just, I don't really, like I said, I don't know how far or how close we'll get to him by the end of the race. Phew. Another 3/10 shaved off from my fastest lap. Holy shit. We're under 4 seconds now. We're at 3.6. Gotta be 3.7 because I'm out of ERS, but getting there.
Next car is 4 seconds ahead. 4 seconds.
Yeah, I would be closer to him, but my frame rate decided to be stupid, which now makes every little bump like 10 times more intense. Like it ups the intensity levels by like 10 times on my wheels, so it just fucking hurts.
Us, so let's make best use of it and make the next lap a quick one. You got this.
Like I'm actually pushing my car right now just to finish this race because I'm tired of this frame rate is being stupid as shit right now. Every time it lowers and it makes the fucking intensity of the bumps that much more intense, we'll say. Yeah, it hurts every time. Every bump that I go over, every frame that goes down, it just I can feel it right now. You guys might be able to hear it. It's probably the stiffest I've ever had to hold my wheel. Like, this is a joke of how, like, I should not have to hold my wheel this stiff just to not have it hurt me. This is a joke. This is the biggest fucking joke of all time. And there's a car just stopped up here. It's Potas. Okay. I mean, Max just got held up by Bottas, and I just went right around the outside of him, and now we're leading. That's not how I saw that going. What the fuck?
Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to
Hold on, what the fuck is Russell doing?
Slow down, maintain positive delta.
What the fuck was he doing? Son of a bitch was literally about to fucking pass me for no reason, dude. It's gonna be like next to no laps to go, so I'd be shocked if these guys end up hitting.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
My guess is it's probably for Bottas. He's probably still stuck up there. I'd have guess. This is a part of the race where I would probably like try out a different strategy and like try to, you know, maybe go for it at the end. No, I'm not even gonna attempt it. I'm just not. Max might get
You're
screwed out of this
approaching the
win,
safety car.
but
You're leading, so
whatever.
don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
At least I'm leading the safety car, so I get to dictate when we get to go racing. Suck my dick. It doesn't look like Sainz is 6th anymore. He got passed by, well, looks to be Perez and the other Red Bull back there, and I think a Ferrari. I just don't know which Ferrari. Might be Leclerc. Yeah, it might be. There's Sainz. Oh, there's a Sauber up there. Look at that. He may have actually just got dicked over, now that I think about it, because of the safety car. It might be Bottas, so in all honesty, Bottas might actually be able to hold on to some valuable points. The intensity of these, dude, I'm like, I have force feedback on and everything. I know I keep complaining about this, but this is honestly stupid. And I'm so glad that I only have like half of a season left to deal with this. Because of the frame rate loss, it's jerking the wheel out of my hand. I have to literally like hold it with one hand and let the other one breathe for a second because of how much it's jerking it out of my hand. Like, I was not dealing with this before. This is so dumb. I'm gonna hope and pray to God the fucking video doesn't have any, like, freezing parts, because that would annoy the shit out of me. Like Imola. But I really hope it doesn't. Because, oh boy, am I gonna be pissed. What the fuck was that? I've never had that happen to me. I touched the grass and I almost just went into the fucking with this fucking game. Oh my god, I don't like this game at all. Can I go as far as saying this is worse than F122? People might be trying to come and find me and torch my house for saying that, but genuinely, I'd much rather play F122 than this fucking game. And unfortunately, I'm still playing this game.
Okay, the safety car's coming in this lap. We'll be pacing the field in Sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car's into the pit lane.
Another thing too, I wish I can just like not have the game slow me down. I'm holding the throttle the entire time.
Okay, clear. Okay, so we're leading
I held them up pretty good.
by 2.9 seconds.
Oh my god. And we're off. We're off to the races, boys. For some reason the blue flags are still up, but I've only lapped one person. It's the Sauber. Oh, I get it. Okay. So the Sauber that was up there wasn't actually in the points. It's because the safety car, that's why he was there. That makes more fucking sense. It makes way more sense.
DRS has been enabled.
DRS may be enabled, but I'm gonna hold my own up here in the lead. So probably just hit the 50mm sign and gone off the track. So I went way too wide at entering. I don't know where you thought you were gonna go right there, pal, but you ain't passing me. Last lap.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
I'd appreciate it if Max just grew balls and just fucking lunged on Russell. God, this is painful as shit. I'll give him the outside, but I ain't gonna fucking give him the bottom. There we go. Strategically placed. Ran him fairly wide. And that's what's pretty much going to secure us this dub now. All right, we're going to win Austria after killing my arms because this stupid frame rate loss.
We can fight.
Oh my god, I have to take my gloves off. This fucking hurts.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserve that race win.
Yes,
Well
I do.
done, mate.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Fuck this game. I hate it. And hate's a strong word, but I genuinely hate this fucking game. 7 more to
A
go.
fantastic team effort then to secure victory here in the Styrian Alps.
Well, another race victory today. You could clearly see they're driving out there with very little pressure. You know they have the performance. They know they've got the car under them as well. And this has done no harm, of course, for their championship chances.
As we await the winners to take their positions on the podium, one thing is clear today. RB have really shown their prowess on the track. This is a team that isn't afraid to take risks, whether that's on the circuit or in the new talents they hire. Today, those risks certainly paid off.
All right, well, a very unexpected win here in Austria. I genuinely thought that Max was gonna take the dub on this one, but Bottas seemed to have other plans. It just really screwed Max over and allowed us to take the dub, and yeah. Oh, this was the dumbest race I've ever had to fucking partake in. Just the amount of times my frames just kept dipping, making the intensity of every bump so much more violent. It's just, I'm just glad we're done with this race. But we get the job done. Congrats to George on the P2, Congrats to Russell on P2. Congrats to Max on a P3, even though he deserved the win, and he's probably fuming at that. Lewis P4, Fernando in P5, Charles in 6, Perez 7, Sainz in 8th, so that's good. Stroll in 9th, and Nascar Piastri in 10th. We almost came close to a Hulkenberg point. He just wasn't as fast as a McLaren. I think, in all honesty, if that safety car didn't happen, Hulkenberg would have gotten the point. So, yeah. And then Tsunoda, Albon, Ocon, Zhou, Sargent, Magnussen, and Bottas. The only driver 1 lap down. And then Lando Norris and Pierre Gasly DNF'd. The only 2 DNFs out of this race. So, what to take away from this? Probably the most annoying race I've ever had to deal with. Not because of like the AI or whatever. Mainly because of the tire wear. Mainly because of my frames. And a lot more other things added on top of it, but I won't even get into all of that. I'll get into that probably later when I decide to do a review of this game and probably give it the lowest score rating of all time. If I end up doing a review of this game, I don't know. But checking out the standings, we extend our lead now by 66 ahead of Verstappen in P2. Russell is now past Norris for 3rd, so Russell definitely making his presence known as he's 3rd, with Norris down in 4th, Charles in 5th, Hamilton up to 6th, Oscar in 7th, Perez in 8th, Sainz in 9th, and Lance Stroll in 10th. Alonso's up to 11th, so that's good. Good for him after the terrible start that he had. And then it's Ocon, Magnussen, Gasly, Tsunoda, and then Albon. So far, it's still Hulkenberg, Zhou Guanyu, Bottas, and Sargent without a single point scored. And then constructors, we barely hold the lead. We are only 6 points ahead of Mercedes in the Constructors' Championship, with McLaren in 2nd, Red Bull 3rd, Ferrari 4th, Aston in 6th, Alpine 7th, Haas in 8th, Williams 9th, and Kick Sauber still with a big fat goose egg of 0 points in 10th. So, and then here's the points gained all weekend. We gained the most out of 32. Russell gained 27. Hamilton with 15. Verstappen didn't gain any points in the sprint. I completely forgot about that, but he gained 15. Alonso gained 14. Perez 11. Leclerc 10. Norris only 6. Sainz only 4. Stroll only 2. Yuki only 1. And Oscar only 1. So 12 different point scorers. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 repeat point scorers. So good. Pretty good for us. And extend our lead. And now that we've passed the halfway point, we now have 7 races remaining. And then we can go on F1 25. Almost there. Almost there. Almost done. Almost everything. Holy shit, this journey is taking so fucking long. I didn't show this after the sprint, but our racecraft awareness and pace did go up as they obviously changed from, I think it was 93, 89, and 92 to now 94, 90, and 93. So it's all good. Focus is almost at 93. Experience is almost at 85. Really don't know how to get more experience though. Yeah, because no DNF. TMA rivalry is good. The weekend rating decline is massive as hell, so it's pretty much what's killing us, but ain't no big deal. Recognition, 57 to 43. Definitely good because we can get those third R&D secret upgrades and we can just outclass the fucking field. I just need to continue to beat Science in all categories. It's gonna take a little bit. Strategy analysis didn't do their what the fuck, did not do their challenge, so unfortunately failed that. Did the wind tunnel, did the material fabrication splitter, did the quality assurance tester. As a matter of fact, I didn't even select any of these. I just genuinely forgot to select them. So yeah, that's the one thing I forgot to do going into the race. I just didn't select any of these. But got them all completed, so got them all but one done, so I'll take it and go on to the next one in Britain. Oh boy. Made our way home. I don't really know how many more times I'm going to be saying this, but we made it home. Got the weekly resources, which is nice. We might actually have enough to get an upgrade, but British Grand Prix is next. Gotta step it up. Oh, Charles Leclerc. He's winning the rating rivalry from from our 92 to his 93. So what rivalries I got going on? No championship one. I do have a teammate one, and Charles is currently beating me over here. Definitely got more. I have my experience is actually higher than his. Awareness is the same, and I'm 1 down on racecraft and 2 down on pace. So we still might be able to beat him. It just really depends. And yeah, Science and I are kind of obviously different. But as a matter of fact, if I keep getting more top 10 finishes and podium finishes, I can actually get those done. The championship points thing's gonna be a little bit. Definitely not gonna earn any accolades anytime soon, as far as I'm aware. But and his Sign's actually looking at a chassis upgrade. What's he looking over at? He's probably looking at this 180. Yeah. So I might actually just have him get that because the last one we need to unlock the hydraulics and the master cylinder. So I might just have him do that, and we can focus on over here. So I still can't get the halo. I can't get the territory wing flap. I'm debating if I want to wait 1 more week, but at the same time, I kind of want this front wing end plate for the drag, just because it's only 481, and we can definitely like get more than that after Britain. And there's no sprint race weekend for the time being, so we can probably maybe get more resource points after Britain. I'm not too sure, but we'll get this. And should put us ahead of Mercedes and McLaren. Get us closer to Aston. This one goes up, but the hope is that we can get enough after Britain to where we can get it. And also hope that we have some rear downforce discounts coming in, because that'd be great if we had that. But got that going, should help us out, and everything looks relatively okay for Britain. MGUK, MGUH looks good still, or rather looks decent, but good enough for Britain. Energy store is good, turbochargers is decent, control electronics is okay. Gearbox, I'm probably actually just going to switch that out. Yeah, just give me a new gearbox just to be safe. I'm like planning this out like I'm gonna win Britain, but I guarantee you I'm not gonna win Britain, which I don't know whether to be happy or sad about, but I really don't care. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification down below for some more. Next race is the British Grand Prix. Don't really know how it'll all kind of go. We'll see. Gonna try to get back into the rhythm of everything now that I have my voice back and I actually don't feel like shit or sound like shit. So may lose my voice every now and then, but it's not as bad as before. I can tell you all that right now. But thank you guys so much. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. I love y'all, and goodbye.